Prosecutors today announced murder charges for Rex Heuermann in the deaths of two women who went missing several years ago in the same area. Heuermann is now accused of killing 6 women over a nearly 20-year span. Senior national correspondent Laura Engel is live in Suffolk County, New York, with the very latest on these charges. Laura.
Hey, Nick. Yeah, we are having dueling press conferences going on right now. We just had the court appearance behind me in the courthouse by Rex Heuermann this morning, where he was charged with 2 additional murders. There have been rumblings in this case for all of us that have been covering it and victims' family members listening to word on the street that there was going to be something coming. And here we were. In fact, there were so many people here today, Nick, that most of the media couldn't even get into the courtroom. We were pushed into an overflow room where we had to watch it on a closed circuit TV because there were just simply so many people here. And we're seeing victims' family members who we haven't seen before because we have 2 new victims that he's been charged with, Jessica Taylor and Sandra Costilla. And Sandra Costilla is a name that hasn't been widely talked about in the Long Island serial killer case because she was killed back in 1993. So this now new development significantly widens the timeline of the serial killer for the Long Island serial killer case. And you see those pictures there on your screen. Sandra Costilla, the one on the right, and Jessica Taylor, both of these women horrifically, Nick, dismembered. Parts of their bodies found in Manorville, which is actually a pretty short distance from this courthouse where I stand. And the remains, other parts of their remains were found along Gilgo Beach, along Ocean Parkway, where the remainder of many of the other victims were found. So, you know, when you think about what it took for that to happen, what could have happened behind the scenes, we've got this devastating court document, this bail application that was released today, which also details what investigators believe Rex Heuermann did to get to that moment, accusing him of these 2 horrific crimes. He had massive lists that were uncovered in these hard drives that he had tried to delete, but forensic investigators went in and they basically are calling it like a serial killer's homework checklist, a checklist of supplies that includes ropes and saws and surgical drapes and duct tape and cloth, and it's just absolutely horrific. He also clearly studied other serial killers. That information was included as well. I think we have a little bit of sound from the District Attorney Ray Tierney to play for you. Take a listen here.
The task force believes that this is a planning document, and it was utilized by Heuermann to methodically blueprint and plan out his kills with excruciating detail. We allege that this document evinces the defendant's intent in committing the charged crimes, that his intent was specifically to locate these victims, to hunt them down, and to bring them under his control and to kill them.
And as we take a look through this document and we get through the pages that read really like a horror novel at this point, we are interested to hear what Rex Heuermann's attorney has to say. We just talked to Mike Brown here in the parking lot. I think he's going to be giving us a proper press conference here in a minute, but we just tracked him down, a bunch of reporters, myself included, talked to him. He said he just got this document today because we were going to ask him how in the world could you even start to defend what we're reading in these documents, but he says we don't know where those hard drives came from, that he says, and he needs time to go through it and talk to his client as well. As I mentioned, some of the victims' family members are here. Jessica Taylor's cousin released a statement. We're seeing some new images of Jessica Taylor when she was a child, her life robbed early, and we're just getting through some of these new details that are continuing this ever-evolving mystery that continues to go on. And for what it's worth, we know that the grand jury still is going on, and there are more victims of the Long Island serial killer that we know of that were found in the Gilgo Beach area. But when you look at Long Island as a whole, there could be a lot more to this that really takes us more down the road on this. We'll get you more when we get it here. Nick.
And Laura, to hear prosecutors say a possible blueprint, that's extremely uncomfortable. Laura Engel in Suffolk County, New York. Laura, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.